Hello, welcome to Lovers. We'll see the maxim at Valorem. That is according to the valuation. So according to the valuation, how the taxes has to be paid and how the taxes has to be charged according to the value of the property or goods or services. These all things we'll see in this video and now we'll move on to the video. Okay, let's check out. So what is ad valorem? Ad valorem, the maxim means according to the valuation. So, according to valuation means according to the value of the money or according to the things value of the things or any sort of things, property or like that. Okay. So, we'll see an example for the better understanding. Motor vehicle ad valorem tax is based on the assessed value of the vehicle. Simple meaning, simple example, right? Okay, you understood. So, according to the vehicle's value, the taxes will be charged. So if the vehicle is for 25 lakhs or 10 lakhs, according to, or it's like 2 lakhs car, according to that, the taxes will be applied to that property or according to the items. Okay. So the next example is that an ad valorem tax is a tax that is based on the assessed value of a property, product or services. Self-explanatory, right? So ad valorem, what is that? Is a tax that is based on assessed value of the property. What is the value of the property? According to that is the tax. Is the ad valorem, or it can be a product or it can be a service. According to that, the taxes will be paid. So, as example, you can say the imposition of 28% GST on luxury cars is an example of ad valorem tax. So, for simple just a calculation, if you can for a rough idea is that the price of the car is 10 lakh, then the GST applicable to it is 28% of 10 lakhs. You can just calculate it, you'll know what is the 28% of 10 lakhs. So this is a simple example to explain ad valorem, that is according to the valuation, according to the value of the money, according to the value of the product or property or service, that taxes is paid. So taxes is charged. This is ad valorem. The key principles in ad valorem taxation in India is that market value basis, it can be market value basis, it can be fair valuation, equal protection, power of taxing authority. These are the three principles when ad valorem taxes are applied in India. So we see what is market value basis. So ad valorem tax must be based on the market value of the property or goods. Dispute often arises over the assessment of the correct value, whether it is a property tax, customs duty, or sales tax. So the market value of the product, according to the market value of the product or any sort of things, this has to define, or the tax has to be collected or tax has to be paid. So there can be dispute, which can be like whether the property tax or customs duty or sales tax. In assessing that, there occur different kind, which has to be charged. So if it is imported or exported, there is customs duty. So whether it is within India, so what kind of tax has to be applied and how much it has to be charged. This is market value basis. Next is fair valuation. The court have consistently emphasized that taxes must reflect a fair and accurate market value, and improper and inflated assessment can be challenged in court. So, according to the market value, the taxes can be charged by the producers or whatever service providers. But if it is more than that, if it is improper, anybody can challenge that in court according with the proofs. So The court has reflected a fair and accurate market value. This is the important thing. Fair and market value should be fair and it should be accurate. It should not be in air. Like anything can be charged for anything. It cannot be that. What is the product? According to that product, it can be charged, and according to services, according to its functions, and if it is a basic class, or if it is a middle class, or if it is for a premium class, what kind of classes you are targeting upon, according to that it can be charged, the prices can be charged, and according to that taxes can be charged, but it has to have a fair and accurate market value. It should not be like anything for anything. This is fair valuation. Equal protection. What this means, ad valorem taxes must be applied equally and to all taxpayers and cannot discriminate between similar class of taxpayers or properties. Any form of unjust valuation or discrimination may be struck down as unconstitutional. So it has to have an equal protection. So it has to be same for everyone. It cannot be for one person it is one tax. It for another person it is another tax. It cannot be so. So one India, one plan. As you have heard, this is one tax for anybody and everybody. So for that item. So it cannot be anything can be charged for anybody. Okay, so it has to have a proper valuation and proper sort of things. It has to have a proper valuation, and there cannot be any kind of discrimination. So another one is power of taxing authorities. What is the power of taxing authorities? Taxing authorities in India are given the power to determine the value of goods, property, and/or services for the purpose of levying ad valorem taxes. However, this power is not unlimited, and if abused, it can be subject to judicial review. So, the taxing authority has given the power to tax the proper according to value of goods or property or services. They cannot levy tax. It cannot be too much. It should be according to the product. It should be according to services, or it cannot. It should be according to whatever sort of things, goods or something. Okay, it should not. The power which is given to the taxing authority is not unlimited. It has a limitation, and they have to follow the particular standard and all sort of things according to the law of the land. So if sort of thing is misused or abused, it is like subject to judicial review. Hope you understood. These are the key principles of ad valorem taxation in India. So in a case, Municipal Corporation of Greater Bombay versus the Bombay Dyeing and Manufacturing Company Limited, this is 2006 case. What you can see is that property tax and valuation of land. This was a thing taken up. The issue was that the case dealt with the issue of property tax on land and buildings. So the petitioner challenged the method of valuation adopted by the municipal corporation for ad valorem taxation. So the petitioner's challenge was that according to the municipal corporation's taxing policies. Okay, so what was the ruling by the Supreme Court? Supreme Court held that the municipal corporation had the authority to assess property tax based on the market value of the property. So according to the market value of the property, the municipal corporation can charge it. So the case emphasized the importance of a fair and transparent method of valuation in property taxes. So in a property tax, in an area, what is the value of the property? According to that, the taxes can be levied, taxes can be charged, and above or below that, it is not permissible. So this was the contention of a ruling of the court, the Supreme Court. And in another case, State of Rajasthan versus Mesos Rajasthan Tax Consultancy, the 2018 case, what was the issue? This case dealt with the goods and service tax, that is GST, applied on certain services under the ad valorem system, especially the applicability of GST to services where the tax is levied based on the value of services. Here the tax is based on the services. This was the things which was taken up. This was the case issue. So what was the ruling? The Rajasthan High Court upheld the application of GST on services where the tax was based on the value of services rendered in reimposing the notion of ad valorem taxes under GST. So this is another case of ad valorem where that according to the tax is levied according to the value of the property or services or product. So it has to be according to the things when the tax is charged. It has to have a proper what do you call ad valorem taxation to be charged. This was the ruling of the court. So this was ad valorem. Hope you understood how the taxes has levied and how the charges is applied and how it has to be taken up and taken up by the court in several cases and how the ad valorem taxes has been charged. And now we'll see in the next video. Thank you.